All right, Beach Boulevard episode 2, still on boxing. Today we talking about another future matchup that I would love to see, and I hope that it happens soon. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. I mean, both young gunners. I think Teofimo's 22, Devin Haney's 21. But both with the potential to take over the entire boxing game. I don't think there's really any debate about that. I think that's why they're at such a high level so early on. Young prodigies. And yeah, today I'm just gonna talk about how I think the fight would go, who I think will win, kind of the back and forth that they've been having going on. Hopefully leading up to a fight pretty soon. And when I say pretty soon, I feel like within about a year or two. Yeah, probably closer to 2 years. But yeah, obviously we got Devin Haney, who's a slickster. Some of the quickest hands, nicest combos. And Teofimo, who we got, is a power puncher, but he's also a really good boxer too. Definitely not as slick as Devin Haney, but I mean, definitely not a slouch in the boxing department. But yeah, so I think it's a typical case of styles make matchups. And with them being so young and hungry in the game, I mean, you know that the promoters or the people that are surrounding them that want to set up the fight are trying to wait until they can both fight for something meaningful. Obviously a world title. I mean, because anything before that would kind of deter their careers, and the loser of that might not ever get the same notoriety that he's getting had he even taken an L at a high level as opposed to fighting too early on. But yeah, so I saw Devin Haney's last fight. I was actually at that fight too, luckily. And he picked the guy apart round after round. I mean, I think it was the best challenge I had ever seen Devin Haney deal with. And he had to make sure he stayed sharp throughout the entire fight. But nonetheless, I thought it was a good challenge, but he made it look fairly easy. And then Teofimo Lopez comes in and knocks out Richard Comey early on. I mean, it'd be an amazing fight. It's going to be an amazing fight because I know it's gotta happen. They gotta fight. But one of the common opponents they have is Mason Menard. Of course, Devin Haney punished Menard for a number of rounds, ended up ending in the stoppage, which most of Devin Haney's fights are going to end up because that's what type of boxer he is. He's going to make you look foolish. He's going to dance around you. He's going to hit you and not get hit. And you're going to get so frustrated that either you're going to quit or your corner is going to throw in the towel for you. And then Teofimo is just coming in to knock heads off. But yeah, I mean, that sounds like he's not just that though. Teofimo is much more talented than a guy that's just coming in there to knock your head off. But yeah, so I've been paying attention to this matchup for a little while now, since both of their names have kind of gotten on the big screen and the bright lights. And I mean, it's just something that I can't wait to see, first of all. So Mason Menard, I thought Devin Haney made him look easy for a guy that was undefeated at the time. And with a way higher number of fights, I think he had 33 fights at that time, undefeated. I mean, obviously, Devin Haney's team saw something in him that they could exploit because they had the confidence to take that kind of matchup with a guy that was 33-0. But I mean, still, you think of a guy 33-0 and he's got something better than what Devin Haney made him look like that night. And then obviously Teofimo got a hold of him next. And I'm not sure if Menard's loss to Devin Haney affected him for Teofimo's fight. You can never really prove that. But I mean, I think he was a little gun shy, or maybe Teofimo hit him with a hard shot that kind of discouraged him early on. But it looked like he didn't want to throw any punches. And then so I look at I've seen a number of their interviews where they've gotten in together, or even the interviews Devin Haney has done solo where he just so happened to speak on Teofimo. And it seems like, to me, that he tries his hardest to discredit Teofimo. Now, I don't know why that is. Obviously, as a boxer, you want to play mind games and get into your opponent's head. But even the interview that they had about that Devin Haney spoke on his sparring with Teofimo, he made it sound like Teofimo was a no-name, couldn't really hang in the ring with him, couldn't touch him. He gives credit to all these other boxers, but for some reason, he really doesn't want to give Teofimo any credit. Now, it could be one of two things. Either he's trying to get in his head because he knows that it's affecting him, or Teofimo could have possibly gotten to him and now he's trying not to let him know that he got to him. I don't know. That's something that we can't prove either, or I can't prove. And then Teofimo, I mean, I watched the interviews in the same sense with him, and he does look like he might be getting a little frustrated. So it's just hard to read. But the way that I see that fight going, I think Devin Haney obviously come out slick, sharp. It's going to come down to whether Devin Haney can handle a punch or not. Because though they sparred together before, I think he's got to admit that Teofimo Lopez has gotten much better since then. And you can see him, I mean, blossoming. Every opponent that he has step up in competition, and he's handled them all the same way. But I mean, Devin Haney is obviously one of the most slick boxers ever, really. You could tell at a young age. So I think it's gonna be a crazy matchup. All right, so who I think I got winning? I see Devin Haney split decision. He's gonna make Teofimo look. Teofimo, I think, will look like his most competition that he's had so far. But I still feel like Devin Haney's going to rise with the occasion. Teofimo will definitely not look like he shouldn't be in the ring with Devin Haney. But, I mean, yeah, I think split decision, Devin Haney. So, yeah, Beach Boulevard, episode 2. Hopefully we see this fight soon. Glad to have y'all here. Give me your opinions. Let me know what you think.